When you see real estate investments part of somebody's portfolio, and I like diversification, I just want to reassure, does it mean that you are suggesting the listeners to go buy real estate themselves and manage it themselves? Or
Yeah.
what is that you are suggesting?
Yeah. So I believe in specialization of labor. I have a master's degree in PChem from University of Michigan. I got it and I went into the real estate business at the age of 22. And that's what I've been doing for actually now over 40 years. So real estate, like any other profession, takes knowledge, skill, experience, and expertise. So many people have that expertise, but if you're one who hasn't invested in real estate and developed that experience and expertise, in my mind, it's better to let real estate professionals manage the properties and your money. So, for example, I would say about half my net worth's in the stock market and the other half in real estate, and that's a decent diversification for me. I have a financial planner that handles the stock portfolio. I don't know anything about stocks. I trust him implicitly. So I let him handle that side of my portfolio because that's what he's an expert in. I'm a real estate expert. And so I see great value in working with experts in a variety of areas to best manage your money.
So you are really saying that, folks like us, I mean, I was a tech professional also, Arn, by the way, and I worked myself, on the ladder in the organization, but still the work was work, it was very time consuming. What you are saying is I should start trusting those who do real estate business and sort of invest with them and let them do the job correctly because they know what they are doing. And in the end, whatever they are doing, your investment is secured by real estate and you are getting returns and considerable part of the returns. Yes, those professionals do make some money out of it, but the returns that you are getting and the time freedom that you would get are way more worth more than potentially you doing it by yourself and potentially making mistakes also.
Yes, I mean, I could go to Google, I could go to YouTube and try to learn something about medicine, but that's why I have a general practitioner. That's why I have medical specialists. And so I trust them to make recommendations to me for my medical and health care. So real estate's really no different. So yes, I totally agree. And I think you hit on a appropriate point. An important point is there has to be an element of trust. So you need to develop a relationship with people in the real estate industry and make some kind of assessment about certainly their ability and knowledge, but also their character and integrity. So I'd say the personal connection is very important. The other point would be, yes, as general partners, as syndicators, we are compensated for our efforts. But if you look at how and when the general partners are compensated, you will see most of their compensation comes at the back end of the deal only if they perform, only if they provide you your projected returns, then yes, they get some compensation. If they do not perform, that really adversely impacts their compensation where your returns are taken care of first. So it's fair compensation and it's only paid if we earn it by doing a good deal and providing good returns to our investors.
So you hit a very good point. I mean, for the listeners, for the folks who are listening, is basically their returns are paid out first before the sponsor gets paid, and sponsors' returns really depend on how the property is performing. In normal scenario, investors' returns will get paid unless the sky is falling apart. Anything could happen in the world. But in a normal scenario, investors' returns do get paid irrespective, or whether a sponsor gets paid or not. And so that kind of gives a mental satisfaction that from my money somebody else is not making money. I am making money first from
Yes.
my money, then somebody else may make money if they do better job. Is that a fair statement?
Absolutely. Exactly. Perfectly said. Nail on the head.